Feel like lucid be my dreams. Said he love me, so I'm sure you know the means. It's like I'm living all inside a movie in a dream. Sequels to my life entirely up to me. Slowly suffocating, do you notice how it feels? Baby, can you hold me while I'm running through the field? Like
delivering a
Alright. Apparently there's an EDP documentary.
A few years ago, Mike Klum came out of nowhere from the top turnbuckle, delivering a flying elbow drop that no one was expecting. Fresh off the battle bus, he deployed a cinematic experience that really kind of took the internet by storm, a professional, extraordinary documentary on Boogie 2988. And since then, it'd been radio silence. But there were some whispers and some information floating around about his next project that he was hard at work on, a documentary covering EDP445, Eat That Pussy 445, and now it's here. Well, the trailer is. He just dropped...
It's come to my attention that 79% of y'all are not sub to the channel, man. Make sure y'all sub up so you can say you've been here since day one. And follow the socials below.
Up the trailer for it, The Sick Mind of EDP.
This nigga, that's how I know EDP going broke, bro. Because... for you to go agree to this, like, you needed the money bad.
And the full documentary is scheduled for August 9th. And I'm gonna spill the beans here, cat's out of the bag. I've seen the whole thing. Not only have I seen the entirety of the documentary, I've even seen the fucking Snyder Cut version of it, of things that didn't make it. It is legitimately unbelievable. And to be clear, this isn't a documentary that just aims to slopify a criminal, which EDP is. And he openly admits to, I think it was like, close to 20 crimes throughout the...
Yeah, he's an idiot. He did his shit. He's desperate for money, so he fucking took this documentary. They probably gave him back. But and some people are like, yo, why would you give him money to do this shit, do the interview or like whatever the fuck? Gang, if he's in this fucking documentary saying admitting to crimes and shit, he might fuck around and get himself. He might fuck around and get arrested. Like he might launch a whole investigation into himself. You get what I mean? The other shit he did where he was messaging like a decoy and shit, those are really gray areas, and a lot of those niggas don't end up going to jail. Some of them do get time, some of them do get certain shit. Like even when To Catch the Predator was doing it, which is a whole production company that is doing the shit, a lot of those niggas got off. You know, some of them niggas got charged, but a lot of them get off. So if he's in this bitch admitting to messaging real underage girls and fucking with real underage girls and trying to slide on real underage girls, he's opening a whole investigation on himself. So this documentary could actually end up fucking around and getting this nigga arrested, getting him indicted. So I say the payment would be worth it. It's like the same shit with like R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, and all of that shit, you know?
The entirety of the
like even like early like Diddy and Cassie, where she dropped the fucking lawsuit and it led to that whole federal indictment.
Documentary, it might have been more. He himself openly admits to tons of crimes. And the documentary isn't just like a piece of entertainment to point and laugh at EDP. It tells the whole story and showcases the dangerously delusional, violent predator that he is, and brings in like professionals to also talk about it as well. It's not just like this, you know, goofy piece or anything. It is covering a genuinely dangerous, evil person. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised for renewed interest from the authorities after this documentary comes to light here, because I'm not kidding or exaggerating. He brazenly admits to so many crimes, confirming his intent behind so many things in regards.
This might be the most retarded shit I ever heard in my life. So all they have to do, if this nigga's in his business, I fought with this underage girl, or he says some crazy shit like that, all they have to do is just look into it, find the victim, he's fucked. This nigga's on video admitted, he's done. Open shut case.
To children. Like, I don't know how these things could just be ignored by authorities when he himself is just fucking bragging about it and going into detail on all of it. So that way there's no confusion or guesswork or anything. There's even a section where Mike talks to like a lawyer about all of this and like, hey, what would you say to EDP? And immediately he says, stop doing the documentary, shut the fuck up.
So what advice would I give to EDP445? You need to stop doing this documentary.
That's a piece of it, but he was expressing confusion that he would even agree to do this because he is just outwardly admitting to all of these crimes, with no remorse, like even just casually talking about his crimes and like his intent and everything. It is shocking. Like genuinely, like I'm not using that as like a buzzword. It was,
you know, you remember how I said like David? Remember how I said like David, he like what type, he's a predator, what type of predator he was? EDP is a predator out of desperation. EDP is a nigga who, despite the fact of having millions of subscribers and millions of millions of subscribers and was making money off of the shit he was doing. This nigga was so fucking chopped and such a fucking weirdo that no shorty wanted nothing to do with this nigga. So I feel like even the decoy shit, it really started out as like a thing of desperation because he could not get any shorties his age range. It became a thing of desperation where he felt like he could use his subscribers, his fame and shit as leverage to be able to get these girls. You know what I mean? Because it don't matter what the fuck this nigga do. That shit not gonna work with no grown woman. No grown woman is fucking no EDP for no fucking for no clout ever. So I think that's what this nigga got involved with. I think that's what initially led to him going down that path. You know what I mean? Like, this point, nigga, you're on fucking YouTube. You're making money off YouTube, bro. Get a prostitute. Get a prostitute. But regardless, I think it's for the better. This shit is gonna get him indicted. I'm telling y'all niggas right now. He getting indicted off of this case. If this nigga isn't capping and he's not gassing, he's admitting, yeah, I fucked with a girl, underage girl. Like, if he's dead ass saying shit like that, he's getting indicted, bro. 100%.
Shocking to watch this.
100%.
And Mike Klum financed this entire thing out of his own pocket for the better part of 2 years, and the quality here, it's indistinguishable from like the biggest budget documentaries that you'll find, like Netflix documentaries. It's an incredible work here. Like, this is his magnum.
Little side note, I'm sorry. I think YouTube should start doing shit with like creators like him. Like, no, my bad, I forgot his name. Mike Klum.
Incredible work here. Like, this is his magnum opus. Like, this was a 2.5 year-ish project, and the work that went into it, man, the thousands of hours, it shows. I really wouldn't be surprised if EDP does in.
So, anyways, I feel like YouTube should do like YouTube originals where they help fund. Cause bro, it took him 2 years to do this shit. He's a regular guy. Of course, he's not gonna have like as much money to like, or like a production team and like all of these avenues to reach out to these people to do these documentaries. I feel like YouTube should do YouTube originals and work with him and fund shit like that. You know what I mean? Help fund shit like that. You know, like how Netflix be doing it.
Up in handcuffs after this premieres. Like, I know that's probably like really, like, you know, over the top.
You could elevate your creator so much and make so much more money as well.
Even think something like that's a possibility, but when you watch this documentary, you'll see what I mean. He openly talks about his crimes that he got away with, and the documentary doesn't pull any punches or shy away from it. Mike Klum shows you all of it, and EDP himself doesn't shy away from it. He admits to all of it numerous times. Some crimes I didn't even know he'd committed, he talks about. I just don't know how the local law enforcement would plug their ears and shield their eyes to it. Like, he openly brags about it. You'll always remember this the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow, and he just keeps going on and on and on about all of these crimes. Like, he's not a ghost, he's not fucking D.B. Cooper. He is proudly talking about it, bragging about it. So, like, to me, it feels like there should be, like, a subsequent investigation from the local law enforcement, at the very least, to look into EDP here about all of this shit that is documented and that he talks about as well. But I also really appreciate that Mike Klum is using this documentary to benefit victims of sexual violence. The money that is being raised through this documentary is going directly to RAIN, which is a charity to help victims of sexual violence, which I thought was just such a nice gesture.
Like, bro, I think if he started doing some YouTube original shit, like YouTube would start helping him do shit, he could, instead of doing this documentary once every 2 years, bro, I feel like he could knock one of these bitches out every 6 months. You feel me? Like, he could, even shorter, bro. Depending how much you're willing to put behind it.
I think that's just extraordinary. So Mike Klum spent 2.5 years on this, financed out of his own pocket to deliver this
I think YouTube
masterpiece documentary here. And the money is helping people that could really benefit from it. RAIN is a great charity, and I think that's just super nice. Anyway, though, I've been yapping a lot about it. Let me show you a little bit more of the trailer here. I highly recommend you go check out the whole thing. He has the premiere scheduled if you want to
watch the whole thing,
save a tab for it so you don't miss it.
Fucking a bitch's innocence away, you know?
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already fucking clear.
This nigga willingly went and posed in this shit. This nigga is, yeah.
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already fucking clear.
I have to interject here. I can't resist. It's like an itch I have to scratch because I now that I can yap about it, it's hard not to yap about it because the things EDP says and does throughout this documentary are incomprehensible. I do not think any of you are, you couldn't even fathom like what is in the documentary here. So like that little...
Like, think about it. Have you ever seen a documentary where somebody's accused of a crime and they willingly went and did some shit like this? No, right? Because you have no legal defense.
Clip right there where he says verbatim the reason why he wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is pretty fucking clear. He says shit like
maybe
that.
Maybe a nigga like who's already convicted, like the Jeffrey Dahmer nigga, he sit down, have a conversation and talk about his crimes. But like A nigga who hasn't even been indicted, never. So yeah, he's an idiot. He was desperate for money, and Mike Klum actually did an amazing thing by probably paying him a little bit of bread to get in this documentary, because he's gonna end up probably getting arrested from it.
Throughout the documentary numerous times with no shame whatsoever. He is just openly talking about it. Like just openly talking about it. And he like the things he agrees to do, like the shots of him in the orange jumpsuit behind bars and stuff like that. He just actually wanted to do all that. Like there's a scene in here as well where they're outside of like a real prison with him in the jumpsuit. There's a scene where he digs his own grave. Like it really is a fucking sick mind. Like
he's an idiot. So he thinks that because he didn't get indicted or anything significant happened from the other 2 times he got caught, that he just blessed. Like that's what he's thinking. He doesn't understand that that's because niggas were hitting him with decoys. If he's in this bitch for admitting that he was fucking with like an underage girl, and all they have to do is just find who that is, he is fucked. Like
EDP is like, yes, it is like, you know, become a source of like goofs and gags to like point and laugh at EDP, but it's important to remember like he actually is like a dangerous man. Like he actually is like a fucking filthy degenerate man who is a very not safe person to be around. And there are so many things in this documentary that make that abundantly clear. Now, in the version that we saw when Mike brought it to us at the farm, it was the raw version, and it couldn't exist on YouTube in that form. So I have no doubt that it's gone through some changes so it can stay on the platform. But in the version that we watched, even off rip, like one of the first scenes is Mike and EDP are in a car, EDP's driving, they stop, and then there's some kids outside on the sidewalk nearby because there's a school, and just totally unprompted, out of nowhere, EDP just starts talking really creepily about those children. Like, this is a dangerous predator. And there are multiple instances where he just goes on these fucking monologues, like these sexual fueled monologues about like some unhinged gross shit. Another thing that becomes very clear in the documentary is his infatuation with the idea of violence. He talks multiple times, a lot.
I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that at all. I promise you, this nigga probably has bare guns too. Bro, I'm telling you, niggas be having too many crazy niggas be having access to guns. But I'm not surprised by that. I promise you, that shit started probably when the nigga got exposed for that shit. He lost his YouTube. He wasn't making his money. I remember during that time he had to sell his car or some shit. Like when that shit first happened, and he had to like move. Like he couldn't stay in his house anymore. And he was like, I don't remember. He's trying to drive Uber or some shit. Something like that. That probably fueled his hate. Like that fueled him. It probably put him down that path. Like he probably has the urge to like kill someone, bro. I'm telling you, that's how shit like that starts. Instead of taking accountability, that's how they start to hate humanity and want to take out their frustration on humanity instead of holding themselves accountable for their actions. That's how that shit happens.
Really, about how close he is to killing people, like the people he wants to murder. He is...
And it's gonna, I promise you, he probably name niggas who fucking expose them and shit. He's gonna say like Gideon and... shit
Glued to the idea of violence. Like, this is an unstable, evil, sick predator. And something Mike did that I thought was a really good idea is he brings in like professionals to talk about EDP as well in the documentary and present through it, like that lawyer you heard from a moment ago.
He has to get
and I think that adds a lot to the overall documentary. He also has like recreations of his childhood using actors and stuff, which was
what little niggas out here fucking acting as a baby EDP, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't do that, bro. You're not about to go on. I'm not about to be going in and niggas is asking me what my acting credentials is, and I'm like, I was baby EDP. No, nigga.
A pretty wild endeavor.
Baby EDP445. What does that mean? Eat that pussy 445. He's a pedophile. His documentary about how he was a pedophile, and like, no, nigga.
To go through here to like actually hire actors for the
way.
Documentary, which is why he's calling it a cinematic experience there, because it is like a cinematic experience going through like his history, but it is one that is aiming to tell the story of this dangerous man who has got away with unthinkable shit. And I'm hopeful that this will lead to at least some kind of reinvigorated interest in the case of EDP from the authorities, hopefully, fingers crossed. And at the very least, at least it's benefiting victims of sexual violence through the...
Yeah, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I need you to tell me the answer. How old are you? 13, okay. And before we get into messages...
There's no accountability within him. Like, look at him. Like, him getting exposed, he probably look at it like it's everybody else's fault. He probably hates the people who exposed him. Look at how he's shaped. It don't matter what aspect of life you would get into, it would hit a point where you would be like, I have to change something. You know what I mean? You would have in your mind. Him, nothing. No, it's nothing within him, bro. It's no way. Even when he was making a lot of money, he had 1 million subs. It's no way at that point in time you would remain this size. You know, you're not doing nothing to elevate yourself. This is how you know this nigga's his brain. He's not all there.
Sexual content involved, yes or no? Correct. And you said correct. Okay, all right. Again, so what brings you out here today? Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake. This is the story of EDP445.
Look at this.
Like, he went to that place to have sex with a 13-year-old.
He's in the documentary. Oh, they shot him.
Definitely, viewer discretion is advised. You know, this is dude's a perverted dude.
EDP soliciting sex from who he thinks is an underage kid.
Fuck that nigga.
He sent me videos of him masturbating.
Is this a... Who the fuck is that? Is that an underage girl? Is that an actual victim in... Oh. The DA might just have to use this shit in court. They might not even have to do nothing. They might not have to do no research at all.
Videos of him masturbating.
Is that a real
completely
victim?
innocent.
So what advice would I give to EDP445? You need to stop doing this documentary.
Fucking a bitch's innocence away, you know?
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already fucking clear. Oh, well, he was talking to 13 and 12-year-olds. Fuck all that. None of you fucking faggots can break my ass because I'm still standing, bitch.
Bro. Over or under, he gets indicted. If you come out and he's admitted to shit and it's a real victims behind it, I'll put 100 that he's getting indicted, bro. I'll put 100 M's he's getting. Yeah, I'll put up. Yo, how much you want to put up? I'll put a ban. I'll put a ban that he gets indicted behind that. Yo, that shit's crazy.
Something, baby, I like just how you blushing. And maybe we could bust it at the function. Turn nothing to something. Wish you could just see the horrors of my life, my upbringing.